Okay, so now we have the splits for income variable done. Okay. Now let's do the same thing, repeat it for the lot size splits. Okay. So now this time we're going to use this pivot table. Okay. And the first one is the percentage of records, so we have to look at sum of L L9, L10, sorry. Sum of L10, and that should be absolute referenced through L10. Okay, so now that would count the number of records going down here, and when I copy this, then L10 will remain the same. The first L10 will remain the same because of the dollar signs, and the second L10 will change to L11, L12, and so on. And then we have to divide that this proportion of records in the, it's not L10, sorry, the records are in, so the number of records are in column N, so it will be sum of N10, that's absolute reference to. Okay. So as you copy down, this will count the number of records from N10 through down to the number of cells included. As you copy it down, this N10 will change, second N10 will change. Then now you divide that by N, the grand total, which is N28. N28, and that should be absolute referenced. Okay, so that will give us the proportion of records on the left side. On the right side will be 1 minus that. Okay. Now that's proportion of records. Now we need to get P sub 1 and P sub 2. So we have to do sum of that. Okay, so will be L10, absolute reference through L10, the second one not absolute referenced. So it'll, as you copy down, the sum will be to the number of rows copied down. So that divided by the sum of records, which will be like N10, which should be absolute reference through N10 like that. Okay, so this is for non-owner. So for owner would be 1 minus that. And then of course copy the formulas for Gini and entropy from there. Okay. Now we need to do the same thing for the right side node. Okay, so right side node would be going from here all the way down. Okay, on the right side. So that would be sum of, so here you will go from L11 through L27. L11 through L27. Now L27 must be absolute reference. So when you copy down, the summing will go all the way down up to L27 every time. So, but the number of cells would decrease as you copy down. It will go from 11 and then L12 and so on. So that sum will give us the right hand side number of non-owners, and we have to now divide by sum of N11 through N27, and the N27 being absolute referenced. So you have, okay, so number of non-owners and the number of records. So this will give you the probability of non-owners. Okay. So then again, 1 minus that would be the probability of owners, and then the Gini and the entropy records. And here we have the weighted average Gini, the left and the right side, weighted average entropy from the left and the right side. Okay. All right. So now once you set that up, then we can copy this down through now we have the now we have completed the computations. Now the next step is, okay, there are a couple of ways in which we can approach. One is just look at all the splits without regard to the predictor variable, okay, and select the one that has the smallest value for entropy or smallest value for Gini. You have to make a choice, either Gini or entropy, or you can try both. You can try one solution using Gini, and you can try another solution with entropy, and then see which one gives you better results with respect to the validation data set.